हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मैं सूर्यांश आपका बेस्ट मेंटोर। आज की इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे एक बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक के ऊपर, दैट इज़ द प्रोविजंस अडॉप्टेड फ्रॉम द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ डिफरेंट कंट्रीज़। जैसा कि हम जानते हैं, और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज़ कॉल्ड एज द बैक ऑफ बोरोइंग्स बिकॉज बहुत सारे प्रोविजंस ऐसे हैं जो कि अदर कंट्रीज़ के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से बोरो किए गए हैं। आज इसी के बारे में हम डिस्कस करेंगे। तो हम आपको बता दें कि कुछ ऐसी कंट्रीज़ हैं फ्रॉम वेयर इंडिया हैज़ बोरोड सम प्रोविजंस लाइक ब्रिटिश, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका, फ्रॉम कनाडा, फ्रांस एंड आयरलैंड। फ्रॉम these countries the India had borrowed some provisions and which are very effective for Indian democracy. So first of all we will discuss about some some important dates related to our Indian Constitution. Indian Constitution is a mixed bag of borrowings. जैसा कि हमने अभी बताया कि और इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज़ ए मिक्सड बैग ऑफ बोरोइंग्स, क्योंकि बहुत सारे ऐसे प्रोविजंस हैं जो कि फ्रॉम डिफरेंट कंट्रीज़ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से बोरो किए गए हैं। On November 26, 1949, the Constitution was adopted. Our Indian Constitution was adopted on November 26, 1949. It is a very historic date and a very important date in Indian democracy. It came into force on January 26, 1950. Our Constitution is fully came into force or implemented on 26 January 1950. It was on this day that the member of the Constituent Assembly signed the document. On 26 January 1950, our Constituent Assemblies members डॉक्यूमेंट्स को साइन करके फाइनली जो हमारा इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है वो केम इनटू फोर्स ऑन 26 जनवरी 1950. Many countries have been an inspiration for the framing of the Constitution of India. Take a look at such countries below and the parts that have been borrowed from them. हम अभी अपने नेक्स्ट सेक्शन में डिस्कस करेंगे कि कौन कौन से प्रोविजंस हमारे इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में लाए गए हैं. And we all know that Indian Constitution Day is observed on 26 November every year. हर साल हम on 26 नवंबर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डे सेलिब्रेट करते हैं. तो चलिए हम अपने नेक्स्ट सेक्शन पे आते हैं, दैट इज़ द प्रोविजंस अडॉप्टेड फ्रॉम कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ डिफरेंट कंट्रीज़. तो इसमें सबसे पहला कंट्री आता है ब्रिटिश कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. So we will discuss about the provisions which are taken from the British Constitution. So the first provision is the first past the post. It is a kind of a noting system. We will further discuss about it in our next video. And the second provision is the parliamentary form of government. As we all know that in our Indian democracy, this form of the government is very effective working in India. That is the parliamentary form of government. And the third provision is the idea of the rule of law. And fourth is institution of the speaker and his or her role. And fifth provision is law making procedure. The next countries in this section is the United States of America, the United States Constitution. From there we have borrowed the Charter of Fundamental Rights, and the second the power of judicial review and the independence of the judiciary. The independence of the judiciary we have discussed earlier in our previous video. So if you want to be aware about how the Indian judiciary is independence, then you should watch my previous video. So the third country is Ireland, and which have an Irish constitution. From there the India borrowed the DPSP policy, that is the directive principle of state policy. And in our Indian constitution the article 51 is associated with it. And the fourth country, that is France. From French constitution the India borrowed the principles of liberty, equality and fraternity. We all know that during the French Revolution these three words are very important in that revolution. And India's India's feels and India sees that it should be in our constitution too, to provide the liberty, equality, and fraternity to our citizens. And in the section, the fifth country, that is Canada, and from the Canadian constitution, the India borrowed the provision that is first a quasi federal form of the government, a federal system with a strong central government. जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि हमारा जो इंडियन डेमोक्रेसी है, उसमें जो ऑर्गन्स हैं, दैट इज़ द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एंड द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एंड द लोकल गवर्नमेंट। तो हमारे यहाँ सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग पार्ट, स्ट्रॉन्ग सेक्शन माना गया है फॉर द इफ़ेक्टिव परसुएशन ऑफ द डेमोक्रेसी। और जो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट है वो ही इज the state government is free to apply his jurisdiction, to apply his work in his jurisdiction, but it works under the supervision of the central government, and local government is under the supervision of state government. So like this our federal system is working. And the second provision is the idea of residual power. The residual power includes like as the cyber laws and other laws which has been taken from the Canadian constitution. So all these provisions are adopted from the different countries, and which uh, which resultant in the buildment of the a strong constitution of India. And these provisions are very important to pursue a democratic form of government here in India with a great diversity. So guys, if you are able to understand this section, that is the provisions which has been taken, so if you have understood it, then please like this video and share to your friends. And after the watching till the end, subscribe my channel if considered beneficial for you, and please press the bell icon. uh, and thank you. At last, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.